Well, hello, Andy Bassist coming at you once again, and this week it's a really cool new release from Ryan at Fuzzrocious. It's the revamping, repackaging of the dark driving, overdrive, distortion, whatever you want to call it. It's down there. Right now you'll be seeing some lovely little cinematic shots that I've done. It's got volume, tone, gain and drive, and the two mini switches for the diode selection and the light or dark selection. Just in case anyone's wondering, I've seen online a few questions asked. The gain and drive controls are not the same as the little fella. It's a very different sounding distortion and overdrive that you get from this. It's not just a different kind of little fella, it's a different pedal altogether. Not owning a V1 or a V2, I've seen a lot of good things about this pedal, so I was very excited to be able to get one. Thank you very much, Joe's Pedals in the UK, for always, they've supported this channel amazingly. If I ask him for a pedal, he is kind enough to send it to me. Normally they don't go back because I love them. I do reimburse him financially. But this one is one that he has sent across for me to demo. So cheers, Joe. Right, let's get into the demo. Right, so clean sound. It's pretty uninspiring. Yes, it's very standard. I'm using my Dunable R2DE today, so yeah, not any sort of, it's just dual humbuckers, you know. So I put everything at 12 o'clock. We'll see where the volume lies. The diode selection is up and it's in light mode. Okay, so once again, clean sound. Like you see, you can probably tell I had to crank the volume up first off, but I think it sounds really cool. Again, some people are gonna be, it doesn't have a clean blend, you can't use it on bass. It's definitely a stylistic choice. If you wanted to put a clean blend on this, you could. I can do it very easily with my ES5, but I don't feel it needs it. And I've got a EQ post everything. It's the only two things that I should say that are running. There's a Boss EQ200 and a Origin Effects Cali 76 bass compressor. It's on all the time with every demo that I ever do. They're just on. Now it's more hassle than it's worth to turn them off. So let's have a play. Obviously the tone, drive and gain were all at 12 o'clock. So I'm going to keep everything else the same and just go from there. So push the tone up to sort of 2-3 o'clock, and then we'll see where that goes. And then I'll push the gain and then the drive up. That sounds great to me. I really like that. It's the low or the dark mode. Dare I say it sounds better on bass? That's really like just an opinion thing. I am always probably in trouble for liking overdrives and distortions that are really clanky, and like proper, are really up there. Like they've got a lot of top end in them and a lot of presence. So some people do say that a lot of my distortion sounds immediately go that way. Like I'm already cranking tones and stuff. But now let's get into a little bit more. Let's start playing with that diode control. So we're going to leave everything the same. So tone, gain, drive are at 3. It's in dark mode. Let's just switch that diode. Now we're talking. That's getting into it. So dropping the tone down, and obviously switching that diode control. That for me, that's a really cool. That's not like high gain. That's not this pedal's thing. If you want a super high gain distortion, you need to look at like the cattail or the grey stash, or sort of one of the other fuzz distortion sort of situations that you have going on. That's punchy in all the right ways, and I think that sounds killer. Let's see if that will go clanky when I put it in light mode. I've just gone back to dark mode just to show the... Okay, so definitely for me, this is the winner. Gain up all the way, drive at 3, tone at 11, and volume to taste. For me, it's probably about 4 o'clock. Don't worry about that. It doesn't mean that the pedal doesn't have any headroom or anything like that. It is just literally could just be the nuances of my setup. I know for a fact that Ryan's pedals are always really loud. So that is just one of those things, okay? Let's just scoot past that. Cheers for another awesome pedal, Ryan.